This is really, I think, what my practice of spiritual direction is really about, is to present stories, to offer teachings that can help people to touch something, to become open, to really be in a state of receptivity and listening, so they can begin to hear that almost silent whisper of the divine that we all have access to deep within our hearts. How can I touch that something that I deeply intuit in myself and employ it in service of a world that hopefully can reflect more compassion and justice and kindness and beauty? And I think the guidance is to really be present, and that's of course what contemplative practice is about, and to allow the reality that is being evoked by those questions to almost shatter us in some way, where the operating system can kind of crack a little bit. By operating system, I mean, the program that normally runs us. And in my experience, what happens in those moments is that there's a moment in which we feel something, which I call the impulse of God. And that kind of gets through. And so then I think the goal of spiritual direction is to be able to help people to name that experience, that moment, and then to guide them in such way where they can be offered practices and narratives that can help them to stay connected to that impulse of the divine in themselves, and to build their lives around that, where that becomes the guiding force in their lives. We get that initial sense of a call that we receive in this process. When we commit to living it out in the world, usually the living out happens in a way that is slightly different, but similar enough to what our intuition was, that we know that there's no way that we could have orchestrated on our own, And my hope is that together we can create a space in which we can engage in real prayerful conversations, in which we can name some of the realities that we're struggling with as spiritual guides, as spiritual companions. And then that somehow prayerfully we can move towards each other in such way that those answers that we are seeking may become apparent. I hope that this is not, especially those live sessions, that it's not going to be about me offering some kind of teaching, but rather that it will be a place of deep conversation and deep exploration, where we can create an environment in which it is easier to hear that voice of the divine in our midst. So I hope that you will join me.